Hi everyone, happy 2014. This video is going to be a review and first impression of the Superdrug's B sheer finished pressed powder and comparing it to my MAC mineralised skin finish. The Skin Finish Natural. I wanted to do a best of 2013 for you as my first video, but this is more relevant and I'm going to go and have some lunch afterwards and then film the 2014 video. So I'm just going to run down what I've actually got on my face at the moment for you and then we'll get into the video. So I've tried to keep my face quite minimal so that we can actually see the two face powders. I'm going to do one side of my face and one the other. I am wearing the Anatomicals, I think is the brand, Stop Cracking Up lip balm. I've just recently got this over the weekend and I'm liking it at the moment. I have got MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot on my eyelids just to even out the redness and veining on them. Under my eyes I have the Maybelline The Eraser Eye Perfect Cover and Conceal, and that is in light. To set that I have my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder in number 1. For my brows I have the Maybelline Brow Drama in dark brown, and that's the Sculpting Brow Mascara. I find that just sets them nicely and gives them a bit of colour and definition for when I haven't got time or don't want to really either pencil or put powder in them. And then my mascara is the Givenchy Noir Couture, and that is in Black Satin number 1. I quite like that mascara, just gives quite a wide-eyed effect, but it's quite expensive. So to start off I'm going to do this side of my face with my Mineralised Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus. I've hit pan. I went to repurchase this at the weekend and I was given medium plus, so I needed to get something else, and because I don't live near anywhere that sells MAC, I thought I would give the B brand a go. So I'm just going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush to it's trying to just eliminate some of the redness that I have on my face. The MAC Mineralised Skin Finish does this really quite well. It's all I wear on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to take this halfway down my nose because I get sort of almost eczema in there, and I want to see what the B powder does in that area just there. So take that up there. I'd just like to give a shout out to my friend Amy. We were talking, I met her on Instagram, we were talking about foundations and powders. She's an absolutely lovely girl. Her Instagram is Mrs. Amy T. Jones. Do go and follow her, check out her Instagram. I'll leave a link below for you. She's a really, really lovely girl. So I don't know if you can see the difference between my skin tone here and here. It's mostly the redness in my cheeks. I've done the MAC on this side because I want to see what the B does with this veining here. So I'm going to go and clean my brush with my Bare Minerals brush cleaner, and then I'll be back to show you the B powder. Right, I'm back with a clean brush. I am in the colour 046 medium. I could have gone for the, I believe it's light medium, the colour the shade one colour lighter, but it had more of a pink undertone, and I'm more of a sort of yellow undertone. So I went for this one, so we shall see. It also matched closer to the MAC mineralised skin finish in light. So the powder comes in a compact, again like the MAC, but what's different is that it does have a mirror in there, which I think is quite useful, particularly for a powder. So let's just give it a go. Let's see. Now it might just be that I have to get used to using a different powder. So this is just my first impression, and I think I am going to try some different powders. I'm trying to get my makeup mummy ready, so because Dan and I are in the stages of working out children, or planning for children, and planning how and when I can come off my medication. I don't really, sorry, looking in the mirror just there, should have looked in this one. I don't really want to have lots of makeup that when it comes to replacing it, it's more difficult or more expensive, because I won't be able to work because of my medication, or lack of. So I want things that are going to be easy to get hold of, as well as inexpensive. The MAC mineralised skin finish is £22 for 10 grams, and the B powder I got for £5 something, but it was on offer. It's usually £7 something, and that's for 9.3 grams, so it's more than half the price. Looking in the mirror, they look about the same, to be honest. I can't tell any obvious differences. So, see what you think. The lighting's not particularly easy to tell, but if anything, the B powder gives more coverage. Round here, I can see redness on this side, but there isn't any here. Although this section here isn't completely covered, my MAC powder doesn't cover it completely either. So I'm going to see how it wears as well and compare throughout the day. So I'll see if I can come back every now and again and let you know what I think. But if not, I'll leave it in the description bar below for you. So hopefully, if I remember, I will speak to you in a bit. So I get quite hot in the summer, and one of the things I wanted to test on my face was to see how well both of the powders held up under sweating. Lovely. So I've been on my exercise bike and done 30-minute interval cycling, and they both seem to have held up exactly the same, which is really quite good. I said to Dan earlier, just after I'd filmed, that I was testing out 2 different powders, and I had one on one side of my face and one on the other, and straight away he said to me, oh well, that side looks better, you look a bit pink on the other side. So he actually prefers the MAC version. They've both held up really well throughout the day, and I'm really quite impressed with the Superdrug's B powder. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep hold of my MAC powder and just use it for times when I'm not working. So if I'm at school or if I'm at TK Maxx, which, oh, exciting news, I have been kept on. So I'm now full-time, no, not full-time, but permanent at TK Maxx. So I will use up that powder, and when it's on its last legs, I will get hold of the L'Oreal True Match powder and then do a comparison between the three and see if I can get even closer to the MAC powder. But I would definitely have 2 powders on the go so that I can have one for just general use and then keep the MAC powder for slightly nicer occasions. Because I don't wear foundation in general, so I might as well have a nice powder and use a less nice powder for school and work, seeing as it doesn't actually make all that much difference other than a very slight colour. And for work that's not particularly important, I just want to cover up my redness. So thank you very much for watching. Any questions, just let me know. And I think that's everything, other than I haven't yet filmed my favourites video because I have been preparing for tomorrow's teaching. I have a grade 6 clarinet student to teach, and so I've had to get the clarinet out and practice the second movement of the Saint-Saëns Sonata. I don't like the clarinet particularly, I'm not all that good at it, and it hurts my hands and my arms because it's heavy and it's awkward and I just don't like it. So that's been what I've been doing instead. So I just wanted to keep you updated with that, but I am going to do it, and now I'm going to go and put this video up. So thanks very much for watching and I hope you've enjoyed. Bye!